Ryan, you must be really enjoying your rugby at the moment.
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, it helps when the team's winning. In a pretty decent bit of form. I think we've probably changed a little bit. Our mindset, obviously, from last year, I think we're a lot more solid defensively. So everyone's working out for each other and turn up when things are tough. So yeah, that's probably the most important thing.
On the outside, we're constantly painted as the underdog. We certainly were in the last 2 games. Do you think that tag helps us in sort of ways?
Yeah, and I suppose it's just factual, innit? I think if you look at the squad spend of other teams and the resource of other teams, I think it's fair to kind of put us as underdogs. We're not expected to kind of do anything. I think it also adds as a motivation that people write us off all the time. But obviously it's been the case ever since I was here, 3 years ago, so nothing's really changed. I think we've added obviously a tough mentality with Ollie P and Single, people like that who have won things at big clubs, which certainly helps. So, but no, we're okay with it. I think again, it's not a tag that we kind of shout about. I think especially Rose, I think he'd rather have more resource and more money to spend, but that's the case, isn't it? So I think we do well with what we've got, and hopefully keep the good run of form going. I'll say we've got a couple of injuries, so need to manage them as best we can and hopefully come through a tough period.
Nene's been one of the standout performers this year, but last Friday he came up with another big game-breaking try. Have you been surprised with just how much of impact he's made on this team?
No, I think I watched him play for Leigh a few years ago, and I realised then what a talent he was. Playing at Leeds, I saw how much of a talent he was then, and how hard he is to handle. But I just think, regardless of the rugby, I just think we've brought another great character to the group. I just think he's that chilled. He's a bit of a rugby nerd, to me. You wouldn't think it, but he's so chilled, but loves his rugby. Loves talking about different plays and different ways he can express himself, which is what we want. And I think this environment, this group suits him down to the ground. It's a very relaxed environment where you can kind of focus on just playing your rugby and enjoying yourself. And he's certainly doing that, and I think that's evident in his performances.
It's incredible that we've won 7 out of our first 10 Super League games, but still sitting 5th, albeit obviously level on points with the 4 above us. Does this just highlight how competitive the league's going to be this year? Yeah,
certainly. I think it was a little bit similar last year. There wasn't really a break until the very last probably 2 or 3 weeks. So, but we've got no real target on it. We're just kind of taking each week as it comes, and the league table's probably not been a focus. It never has been at this club. I think whatever will be. I think this part of the season, it's about performing well. Towards the back end, it's about getting results, and I get that. But at the moment, we just focus on performing well and probably getting a bit better. I think there's areas where we can definitely improve, and make things a little bit more comfortable for ourselves, and let our fans relax a little bit towards the back end of games. So yeah, a lot of improvement, but just a bit of a cliche, but just week to week and seeing where it takes us.
Our next opponents, Leigh, will be hoping to get one of them places for sure. What can we take from the rivals round win that we got against them earlier this season?
Yeah, probably not a surprise to anyone, but the fact that they move the ball really well, their attack and the detail in their attack is pretty good, especially with Lam and Moreland. I think they're 2 real special players. So we expect the best of them on Friday night. And especially at the LSV, I think it's a great stadium with real passionate fans, as I've experienced plenty of times before. So really looking forward to it. I think it'll be a great game. I think 2 teams who play rugby the right way, a great spectacle for the game. Obviously it'll be a really good event on Friday night, so we're looking forward to it. Another big game for us, and another 2 points on offer, and hopefully we can take them back on with us.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth with that half-back pairing. What sort of qualities have we got to watch out for with them?
Yeah, also the run threat of Lam, he's quick, he's got good feet. Moreland, he's up there with the top try assist in the comp. So I think the way Lam preserves space for him is really good. The left edge in particular, with Latelli and Charnley over there, is pretty dangerous. So, and one player probably goes under the radar, but it's probably Kyle O'Donnell. Everyone mentions the halves and the fullbacks, but I just think he's probably one of the best back rows in the competition, and certainly a tough player to handle. So yeah, I think they've got, regardless of the people that got out, similar to us, we've got plenty of injuries, but I think the people that come in are full of quality. So I think that's probably been the difference between Leigh this year and last year, that they've added a lot more depth into the squad. So when they've been challenged with injuries, they've still got a lot of quality on the field, which is tough to handle. So looking forward to it. It'll be, again, 2 good teams playing rugby league the right way.
And just finally, a third of the season now done. What's your overall assessment? How have we started?
Okay. I think naturally you'd look at 7 out of 10 and think that's a really good return. I think there's a bit of what if in there, the fact that we've probably bombed a couple of games, but that's sport, isn't it? I think can't really dwell on that too much. It is what it is. So really good start. I think plenty of improvement. I don't think we're playing our best. I think we're growing towards it, but I think the start of the season has been built on an attitude and a defensive mindset where we've defended really well. There's been a few blips in there, as with sport, you get them ups and downs. So, but I think in good shape. I think, like I said, we've got a tough period coming up, managing injuries, etc. So hopefully we can come through the game at the weekend and going forward relatively unscathed and keep the good run going.